All right, shalom, shalom. I'd like to say all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. All right, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect and brothers preaching the word throughout the four corners of the globe. It's Taliyah MS Boss coming back once again with a quick impromptu. And I seen a video today that one of the brothers had put up. Said that they were the Pope was seeking the audience with what's the Xi Jinping of China, okay, and China respectfully declined, all right, and in that brief meeting, let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. Right here, it says, this is from Reuters too, September 15th. It said Vatican sought Xi Pope meeting in Kazakhstan, China declined. Okay. It says the Vatican told China that Pope Francis was willing to meet Chinese President Xi Jinping while both leaders were in the Kazakh capital, but China said there was not enough time, a Vatican source said on Thursday, right? The source gave no detail on how or when the Vatican approached China, with which it is involved in a delicate dialogue over the status of the Roman Catholic Church in the country. All right. And I guess that was one of the talking points that they was going to have. But this is it, man. You know, the ways of Edom and how they conquered lands, colonized lands by bringing, forth the slave doctrine, Christianity first, and then secondly, stomp all over you. Okay, we seen it done with the Northern Kingdom. Okay, seen it done to Southern Kingdom, right? In the interiors of Africa, all right. So, what does this leave them, man? Okay, and we know that they use the religion, military, and the government that sits over here. Okay, the three frogs. All right. Then they no longer can use this plan of attack anymore. All right. Their days are numbered, just like it says. All right. The devil knows that he has but a short time. And they're looking to how can I say it? Try to hold things together as the great resuscitate happens. All right. But it's not going according to plan, man. Why? Because the King of all kings is on his way. All right. And right now, all these nations, they're no longer listening to Esau Edom. His word is mud. Okay. Let me get this scripture. This is Habakkuk 2:6. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Right? So all the nations outside of America, whether it's China, South Korea, North Korea, all right, Russia, Iran, Afghanistan, okay? All these nations, they know that the white man, which is Esau, is a liar, and that he's not a man of his word, okay? This is the same man that has broken every last treaty that he negotiated with anybody on different soil, on the same soil as him. The Native Americans come to mind, okay? The indigenous people, which is the northern tribes, okay, of the Americas. He made a treaty with them and broke it, okay? And he's been ongoing on doing this for years on end. He broke his deals and then he breaks the deals and laughs at you while he then took the goods. All right. Look at the thing that he did to France when they was trying to boost their economy and build submarines. Okay, for Australia. What happened? American swoops in like the eagle and does what? Takes the deal from France. So their word is becoming null and void. It's becoming mud, man. Okay, they can't deal with people as they used to, and this is getting played out, and this is where they're gonna sit at a lower state. Okay, this place is about to become bare. All right, let's get a couple of more scriptures, and that'll be it, man. But it's being proven, hand over fist, who the man of perdition is. Okay. Time and time again. Let me get this. And going back, I want to say this too. That whole slave Christianity, all right, stems from Catholicism, all right, and they can't deceive people anymore with it. That's just the bottom line, man. Everybody knows that the face of the Most High Son is dark skin, and that he's an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. That's well known throughout the earth now. It's well known that all the disciples were melanated men on different spectrums of brown. I'll say it like that. And these things they can't run over people. And then on top of that, China, they've been watching. They've been watching, and they know all about white supremacy. Okay. During that whole fiasco with these years that went by, probably the last 7, 8 years that went by, China was questioning the methods of authority towards, the melanated people in America. Okay. They were questioning that. So for them to try to, get them on the angle of, well, let's talk about Catholicism being pushed more harder in your society. China's not buying it. Okay. Their God is different altogether. They believe in Buddha. All right. They don't need you know, white supremacy Christianity in their society, man. They're doing just fine with Buddha. So that's the joke, man. And they really tried to bite him with that, and he moved away from it. But it's coming to a point in time, man, where these nukes are gonna get used, all right, and they're not gonna be able to stop it, all right. And when I say they, I'm talking about Esau, Edom, because they're part of the problem, and they think they have the solution, but the whole world is waking up to their wickedness. So I got this right here. This is Isaiah. Let's go there. Isaiah 33. Shalaki. This is Isaiah 33 and 1. It says, "Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee." Okay, and that's written mainly for Esau, Edom. Okay, they go throughout the earth, pushing that military might. Then they white supremacy through Christianity. Okay, and then the unrighteous decrees that's pushed forth by this government, the seed of Satan. Okay, which is stems from England. All right, and you see what happened over there. That their kingdom is done, man. And what is the thing with Edom putting old people to rule, man? It's just like their time is done, man. All right, their time is done, and you put them in there, and they only look at crazy Joe. And now it's stuff on the internet about that, because even I looked up that, the bicycle incident, and it said that the current president was deceased. Okay, it said that when you look up when did he fall off the bike. All right, and then it brings up the true death of said appointed member. So it's just getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy. Let me look up this real quick. It's Jeremiah 49. Right here. Jeremiah 49 and 7. All right. It says, "Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is the wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitant of the den, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him." Right? Which is the flames are getting hotter. Okay? It's getting hotter. All right? Could this be this this is the time. Could this be the time? You know, it says, if grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If these by night they will destroy till they have enough, right? And that's the thief in anywhere. He's trying to make a quick escape. All right, he's only grabbing what's light. He is not gonna bring a truck to your front door and put in every item that you have. Okay, and clean out the whole house. All right, even the cabinets, the floors, and the walls. Okay, he's not. A regular thief won't do that, but Esau will. Esau will. The perfect example of that is that Richard Pryor movie, Moving, from back in the day, man. And that movie, when Richard Pryor bought the house, you know, he went around the whole house. You looked at it, looked good to him. He said, "Ah, that's nice," but the devil in the movie kept on playing like, "We're gonna take that with us." And he was laughing, right? So when Richard Pryor and them got there, the house was stripped bare. Okay. But that's what Esau Edom would do. He'll take everything, all right, and that's what that's why China probably, not knowing the man's mind, but hey, they know they track record. Okay, they know what happens after when they let the supremacy Christianity in there. It says, "But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seeds is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbor, and he is not." Okay. And just that alone, all right, with that supremacy Christianity, you got the child trucking, so to speak, and this evidence of that being connected to the Vatican, right? And I wish I would have pulled it up earlier. Well, let me see. Let me see if I can do it right now. Yeah, so I looked it up, right? And let's see. It says that child abductions. An estimated 70,000 children are kidnapped in China every year, although the Chinese government reported fewer than 10,000 kidnappings, according to United States Department of State. Estimates are closer to 20,000, which is, if China says it's 10,000, we're going to give them maybe 15, right? But America's trying to hype it up. But that's China, that's ruled with communism, and they have their standard set in place through their beliefs, okay, which is Buddhism, okay. I want to say that. Now, on the other hand, let's look at America. God, look, every 40 seconds a child goes missing or is abducted in the United States of America. Approximately 840,000 children are reported missing each year, and the FBI estimates that between 85 and 90% of these are children. These are children, you see, ruled over by the belief system of white supremacy, Catholicism, or let's say Christianity, okay? But it's Catholicism, all right? So that alone would make, maybe the president of China uh, uh, get away from these child abductors, okay, and rapists of kids, which is the papacy, Catholic papacy, all right, the parish bishops, all of them, okay. So he's keeping that trauma out of his country. Yeah, so I just wanted to bring that out, man. How I think, what the spirit is telling me. Hopefully, this is it's just leading to the end of Esau, man. Like I said, his word is null and void, man. He's not going to be trusted. This thing that they got going on with the WEF, World Economic Forum, that's going to make people distrust them even more. Okay, nobody's going to listen to Esau anymore. Let's get this in Job, and then that's it. I'm gonna close it out because this is a future prophecy, right? Let me get it. This is Job 20:6. It says, "Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach on to the clouds, right? Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, Where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night." Okay? That's what's getting ready to happen to Esau Edom, man. Okay? "The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him." Okay? It just won't. He's about to lose his whole rulership, his whole way of being. It's about to be brought low to the ground. Okay? And he's doing it himself. His own tongue is falling upon himself. His practices are becoming more evident. And when I say that, his wicked ways. Okay? Just like it said in 10, his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. All right? Look at the queen and that bit that they got running over there. All right? Everything on Elizabeth was stolen. Everything. All the crowns, all the diamonds, all the sapphires, all the gold, all the rubies, all stolen merchandise. Caught red-handed. And it's not going to stop. It's going to keep on going till this man falls. Let's get that, and then I'm going to close it out. And that's what we witnessing right here. Luke 10, 18. Go straight to it. It says, and he said unto them, this is disciples talking to Yahweh Shai, right? And let's get one of the headings up here. What does it say? What is that? Let's go ahead. Matthew 11 and 20. It says, Matthew 11 and 20 and 24, it says, then began he to upbraid the cities wherein most of his mighty works were done, because they repented not. Woe unto thee, Chazaran, woe unto thee, but Bethsaida, for the mighty works which were done in you had been done in Tyre and Sidon, right? They would have repented long ago in sackcloth and ashes, but I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon, those two nations, I believe, are in I want to say today is Africa. Okay. At that day of judgment, than for you. Let me look that up too. I want to look that up to be sure. So I opened it up, and that place Tyre in Sidon is Beirut, Lebanon. Okay, the area of Lebanon. All right, and it says, I'll read in an NLT. It said, "What sorrow awaits you, Corazon and Basada? For if the miracles I did in you had been done in wicked Tyre and Sidon, their people would have repented of their sins long ago, clothing themselves in burlap and throwing ashes on their heads to show their remorse." Right? This is any other place. It says, and I tell you, Tyre and Sidon will be better off on judgment day than you. And he's equating it to the place likened on to this place right here, Capernaum, which is, was ran by Edom. Okay. And it says, and thou, Capernaum, which art exalted onto heaven, shall be brought down to hell, like Babylon the Great. It says, know ye will go down to the place of the dead, for if the miracles I did for you had been done in wicked Sodom, it would still be here today. Okay, so he's equating this place. He said the Sodom and Gomorrah would have been still standing, because by today, all right, lavishness of this place and the wickedness of this place is 10 times over. Okay, over the sins of those places, because it reached up to heaven. The Lord stopped these dead in their tracks, but here it kept on going. All right. It says, but I say unto you, back in the KJV, it says, but I say unto you that it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom in the day of judgment than for thee. I tell you, even, this is NLT, all right, let's go back. I tell you, even Sodom will be better off on judgment day than you. You see? This place is going down in smoke, boy. The Lord is not playing. Let's go back to where we was at in Luke. So those places, that was a light judgment, the Lord said. But this place is going to be worse than worse. The worst judgment ever. So going back, he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven. Right? And that's what's happening to Esau. His whole power structure that he ruled over the earth with, the whole earth with, is getting ready to fall from that heaven that he set himself in. But when he falls, it's going to take down every place that likened themselves onto it. And that judgment is, yeah, for the world, it's great. That's a great judgment. Because look at all the riots and upbravements they have going on all over the place. Why? Because of the economic system that was pushed all around the world with the fiat currency, the FRN. All right. That's becoming unbuckled, and things are becoming unbuckled all over the place because of that almighty dollar, that American dollar. All right. Two, bringing back the that feeling of homosexuality on the earth again. Okay. And letting it be free and run rampant. That's another thing that this place pushed forward. So with one of those frogs, man, whether military, which is going to bring great death and destruction to you, or by the Catholicism, the religious supremacy, that's going to bring great destruction to you, and then by these pernicious ways, unrighteous decrees that are set up, it's going to bring death to you, right? But when Satan falls from heaven, which just means that Esau's rulership, the enlightened one, the Illuminati, is going to fall, man. Okay? And that's going to bring great death and pain as well, because with that comes the nuclear fire. So, and that's a whole nother lesson in itself. But yeah, man, can't make this stuff up, man. This is prophecy. And these nations are going to flee away from this, man. All right. But in the end, he's going to fly away at the dream. Nobody's ever going to listen to this devil ever again, man. His whispering power is going to be vanquished in all manners of the word, man. So with that, I want to say all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom, Abad Babal, and Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.